So Rosa and I have known each other for many years. We've worked on some projects together outside of work, like on private projects. And we were on the board for with ATD together for a little bit.
Yeah, we've known each other now since 2012,
Yeah, it's been a while.
and we've been going to Learning Solutions together since I want to say 13 or 14.
Yeah, and when we did the boot camp, Rosa was part of both boot camps that I did. She
Yeah,
helped me with that. So we're
That's
like practically
right.
family at this point.
we are. Yeah, he's my brother from another mother.
So and recently she's the past president of the ATD chapter, if I didn't say that. So anyway, Rosa, I'm going to let you share a little bit about yourself, your career that you're in, and how you got there. And
Oh God. So yeah, I'm definitely like an accidental everything. um Started so in terms of like learning and development, um back in the 90s when I was a teller, right? So hey, you're doing real good. You're not shortchanging people, and we don't have extra money, and you're not short. How about you train new people when they come on board? And so it started there, and again, creating workbooks back then, plain Word documents, and that kind of thing, and just actual examples. So deposit tickets, or checks that I'd white out the people's information and account, but just to start, uh, having that kind of a workbook. So it was really a Xerox copy. That was my storyline, if you will, right? Which is why I say, you really have to look at what is it that you want to show people, right? It's about the content, not the tools. The tool is just, that extra bonus thing that you're using. And so then from there, went to work in other industries. So I've worked telecom, banking, retail warehousing, so for Staples. Then also worked in the travel industry. That's when I was there, that's where I met Barry. That was a resort operations, so timeshare. And now I'm at a nonprofit. Over my 30-year career in as a learning and development practitioner, and I like the term practitioner because we're never going to be experts. We're going to continue to practice because it's always changing. So I like that new term that is floating out there. We're practicing. It's like doctors, they're practicing, and it's hit or miss. You either got the right meds, or you got to come back for the, because those didn't work, right? So we're trying to do our best, but there are times that it's not going to work. You try, what's good, let it stick, try it again, and if it didn't, you're trying something else. So that's the practice piece. But the one thing that's been consistent in those 30 years is I've been a trainer, different industries, but I've been training or managing the training function. And that's mostly what I'm doing now. My role has kind of evolved from having to facilitate to actually managing, not just the training, the learning and development of our um, frontline and frontline staff, but also leadership development and organizational development as a whole. So right now I'm kind of in a transition phase to more on the OD side of the talent development spectrum. And I like it because it's different, but at the end it's still taking me back to basics of why are we even doing this, right? So right now we're exploring some diversity and inclusion programs and different leadership development programs. And again, it's like, what is the goal? So it's still some needs assessment, right? What do we want leaders to walk away from this program with? What do we want staff to walk away from the diversity program with, right? So it's still, what's the goal? Why are we doing it? And then let's design around that goal.